There must be something to this selling game that we're just not getting. Other people do it. I mean, look at that.
Eat barnacle chips. They're delicious.
They are most certainly not delicious.
Well, maybe if they didn't stretch the truth, they wouldn't sell as many.
That's it, Patrick. We've got to stretch the truth.
Chocolate!
Here we are again, folks. I promised myself I wouldn't talk about Frazer Brookes anymore, but he just keeps spitting out the most ridiculous content that I just can't resist reacting to. In a recent video on his YouTube channel, Frazer tells his followers, who are all in MLMs, to essentially lie if they're asked what they do for a living. Ironically, I was recently cold messaged on Instagram by a crypto bro who tried to recruit me using the exact tactics Frazer talks about in this video. I was floored when I realized that he had used Frazer's script verbatim. When we get to the relevant section of Frazer's video, I'll be sure to show you guys all the messages we sent back and forth. As a quick refresher, Frazer Brookes is an MLM coach that calls himself the Network Marketing Ninja. For those who may not know, network marketing is just another term for multi-level marketing. What Frazer does for a living is teach people how to build an MLM business. Unsurprisingly, most of his teaching or coaching is focused on how to recruit because, as we all know, recruiting is the only thing that matters in MLM, no matter how much MLM coaches say otherwise. I've mentioned this before, but I like to talk about MLM coaches on my channel because I've found that they're some of the most nefarious people in the MLM industry. They've basically figured out how to hack the game. They know there's little chance they'll make very much money working in an MLM themselves, and that it's much more lucrative to teach other people how to make money in an MLM. It's a similar dynamic to the California gold rush of the 19th century. The people who made the most money during the gold rush weren't those mining for gold, but were those selling them the shovels. As an interesting side note, I recently found out that Frazer is accountability buddies with none other than Jessie Lee, the self-appointed queen of the boss babes. I'm not exactly sure what accountability buddies means, but I have a guess that it involves a lot of smoke blowing up each other's asses. I've also heard that Jessie and Frazer are planning on collabing on a future video, so let me know down in the comments if you'd be interested in me covering their collab. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into Frazer's video. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's a doozy, so maybe pause this video real quick and go grab yourself a glass of wine before we continue.
Hey, Frazer Brookes here, and if you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor, smash me that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and let me know down below in the comments that you're tuning in, listening in, because we engage with all the comments we get on this YouTube channel, and we would love to be able to support and encourage you in your network marketing business. So there's one thing that you're gonna have to deal with, and most people deal with it incorrectly when it comes to the network marketing business. Now this situation is going to appear most likely offline, but it will happen online too, and that's when you get asked the question, what do you do? So imagine this, you go to a dinner party, you go out with some friends, you get introduced to someone, whatever it might be, you're networking, and someone says, like, you ask them, hey, what is it that you do for a living? They say, I'm a travel agent, I'm a dentist, I'm a doctor, I'm a surgeon, I'm a pilot. Don't know why I'm going for all these like really high tier kind of jobs here. I'm a nurse as well, high tier. Like I'm a teacher, I'm a yacht driver, a yacht captain, I think is probably a better way of saying it, right? They give you all this, and then they would say, what do you do? Now, most people will probably go, oh, I'm involved in a network marketing business selling skincare products for a company that's da 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 da. And what do most people then do? They will then kind of turn around and like, okay, really great, really interesting, because they already feel like you're going to be selling them.
Frazer makes a very correct observation here. Yeah, it's true that when someone says they're a network marketer or in an MLM, it can make those around them feel uncomfortable. It can kind of make people back away from them and maybe even try to avoid them. There's a reason people feel uncomfortable though. MLMers are routinely told by their uplines to recruit basically anyone and everyone they come into contact with. Frazer himself encourages his followers to treat everyone they meet as a prospect. Just check out this clip from a speech Frazer gave at Eric Worre's GoPro event back in 2019.
Treat everyone like a someone. Treat everyone like a someone. That's the key to network marketing and on social media. Turn strangers into friends, friends into family.
It makes sense then that people would be wary of network marketers. I don't know about you, but if I were at a dinner party or just hanging out with some friends, the last thing I'd want is to be trapped in some business pitch that I didn't consent to. Frazer is aware of the fact that the public has caught on to the common tactics employed by MLMers. He knows that the public is more educated than ever on the dangers MLMs pose. You can no longer just outright say you're a network marketer or that you're a rep for an MLM company. That'll just scare people away. Instead, you have to be much stealthier. You have to be much more deceptive.
So, here is the very easy sentence or question you need to say. My dad used to always tell me, Frazer, always answer a question with a question, right? Regardless what it is, if you answer a question with a question, things just work out.
I mean, things will work out in the sense that you'll successfully avoid answering the question, but I don't think that this would be a wise move. People tend to answer a question with a question when they know the answer they'd give is problematic. Answering a question with a question is a method of evasion or distraction. It's a way to flip the script and put the person asking the question back on the hot seat. And honestly, I think most people would pick up on this. Most people would realize that there's some information there that's being purposely withheld.
Frazer, what is it that you do? Number one, I help people make money from social media. Do you make money from yours? That's the first one. Now let's just address this first one. It doesn't matter if you're in network marketing or not, if you're building on social media or not, you have a vehicle to make money on social media. So let's say that your product is skincare. You can sell skincare products on social media. How? You can go look at all the different videos that I've got on this YouTube channel. There are literally hundreds of them that are going to be able to help you with that. If it's not if YouTube's not going to help you out, I've got a podcast. I've got nearly 200 episodes on the podcast episode. We've got the books, I Dare You and I Double Dare You. There are so many resources. I would say we have probably the most amount of free resources in the network marketing space right now. But anyway, I help people make money on social media. Do you make money from yours? Now, the dream for most people now is to be able to work from home and make money online. They want to be able to travel the world. If you asked 100 people, what do you want to do? Like, what's your ideal life involved? What's your ideal year involved? Almost all of them will say travel is a big part of it. If you had a year off, what would you do? I mean, if it was me, I'd play golf most times, and when I'm not playing golf, I would love to go travel around the world. I'd love to go and tick off as many countries as I can. If I could hit 100 countries traveled, that would be awesome. Why? Because I know the memories that I'm going to create are from that. So we need to leverage this. So what do? Instead of, I'm involved in a network marketing company, or I'm a network marketing professional, or I'm involved in a skincare company that pay me a commission when I build a team. Like, no. I help people make money from social media. Do you currently make money from yours? Just curious, do you currently make money from yours? No, I don't really use social media. All right, awesome. Well, has it ever interested you? Yeah, kind of. Well, we should chat. Let's connect on Instagram. Let's connect on Facebook. Let's connect on WhatsApp. I'll send you a message tomorrow. Because if you're in a dinner party, you've got a beer in your hand, they've got a glass of champagne in your hand, they're wearing a suit, you've maybe got your nice shirt on, they're wearing a nice dress, you're wearing a nice dress, are you going to get your flip chart out and go, right, come over into the spare room of this person's house, let's go into the downstairs toilet, right, let's go meet outside, and I want to give you a presentation. Okay, so it all starts with you, and you have a left team and a right team. Like, you're not going to do that, are you? You gotta get them away from the situation. Are you when you're in the gym? Are you going to present to them? No. Supermarket? No. Business event? No. Networking event? No. You're going to connect and take it away. Now that's the first one. I help people make money on social media. Do you currently make money from yours? I'm just curious. Do you currently make money from yours? No, I don't. Or yes, I do. Great. If they already are, see if they want an extra income stream from what they're already doing. If they're not, ask them, has it ever interested you? And then look to connect.
Okay, so there's a lot to break down here. First of all, saying that you help people make money on social media isn't an accurate description of what a network marketer does. Although yes, these days network marketers spend a lot of time on social media, their job isn't predicated on social media. You don't even necessarily need any social media accounts to be part of a network marketing company. Frazer does realize that the MLM industry existed long before social media or even the internet existed, right? An accurate job description for a network marketer is someone who recruits others into a multi-level chain in order to make commissions off of their sales, or more likely their product purchases, or make commissions off of the sales or product purchases of those their recruits recruit. The job is recruiting. Even financial advisor Dave Ramsey, who's outright endorsed big MLM companies like Amway, has said as much.
What you do for a living, if you're making six figures in a multi-level or a network marketing program, is you are recruiting people, training them, and replacing them, because the fallout is huge.
Secondly, unless your downline is actually turning a profit, you can't claim that you're helping people make money. If we look at the statistics for the MLM industry, an overwhelming amount of people in MLMs, over 99%, make no money or lose money. So odds are you're not helping anyone make money. If anything, you're sucking people into something that will only cost them money. I'm sure Frazer would address this critique by saying, well, network marketers give people the opportunity to make money. If someone takes this opportunity but doesn't make any money, that's on them and not the person who recruited them. To that, I'd say it doesn't matter. If you're going around claiming that you help people make money when no one in your downline is making any money, you're lying. MLM coaches like Frazer are constantly moving the goalpost in this way to protect their preferred narrative. We saw Jesse Lee do the exact same thing when discussing the anti-MLM movement with Colleen from No Shame Sales Game. Jesse claimed that anti-MLMers are incorrect when we say that only 1% of those in MLMs are successful, because she says success can't be defined.
Who's to say success is even monetary? You're telling me it's not success if somebody joins a opportunity, joins a business, and finds some of their best friends? Because what network marketing really does, it turns strangers into friends and friends into family.
She is kind of redefining success over and over and over again, so that no matter what happens to someone that's in an MLM, they can still say, well, you were successful in this aspect. So if you weren't successful with making thousands of dollars, well, you did make $50, so that's success. Oh, you didn't make $50, well, at least you made some friends. Jesse tried to sidestep the fact that the MLM industry has an incredibly high failure rate by redefining what success means. Frazer is teaching his followers how to avoid judgment over what they do by redefining what network marketing is. In both cases, they're moving the goalpost to avoid contending with our actual critiques.
Second one. I help people realize their dreams. What's your number one dream? I help people realize their dreams. Just curious, what's your number one dream? Oh, my number one dream is to be able to pay off my mortgage. My number one dream is to be able to travel the world. My number one dream is to show my kids the best life possible. My number one dream is to retire from my job. My number one dream is to leave a legacy. My number one dream is to be my own boss. Well, guess what, guys? No matter what someone's dream is, network marketing can help with that, right? If the goal is to get a dream body, then hey, maybe by having more time freedom through the network marketing vehicle, they're going to be able to focus more on going to the gym, eating healthier, maybe buy more expensive food, cleaner products, organic food, whatever it might be. So, I help people make money on social media. Do you, just curious, do you currently make money from yours? I help people realize their dreams. Just curious, what's your ultimate dream? Right? Those are two really, really, really great ones to use. All right, so give them a go.
I'm gonna be crude here for a second, which I rarely am on this channel, but what the actual fuck? I help people realize their dreams isn't an occupation. So what, is a network marketer a genie in a bottle? You just have to rub them the right way and they'll grant you 3 wishes?
That's what she said.
Saying your job is helping people realize their dreams sounds like you have the snake oil of occupations. This type of ultra vague but grandiose rhetoric is the rhetoric of scammers and con artists. There isn't a single profession or business out there that can make every single one of their clients or employees' wildest dreams come true. And if you meet someone who frames their profession this way, they're probably just trying to make money off of you. Network marketers love to claim that no matter what problems you're facing in life, MLM can solve them. The problem is, statistically speaking, almost nobody in MLM solves all their financial problems. Nobody retires early. Nobody is traveling the world unless, of course, it's traveling to their yearly conventions. Nobody is working that 4-hour work week that the time freedom girlies love to talk about. Again, if you're claiming that your job is helping people realize their dreams, but nobody in your downline is actually achieving their dreams in any quantifiable way, then you're lying.
Now, they work really offline. What about online? How many people really say to you, what do you do? They won't ask it unless you ask them what they do. So we have the process called the LORD process. The LORD is an acronym which we talk about a lot in I Dare You. We'll leave the link somewhere around this video for you to be able to go check this book out, because it goes into it in detail.
Of course, he just has to include a shameless plug for his self-helpy business guru book.
But LORD is location, occupation, recreation, dreams. So when you're building a relationship with someone, building rapport with someone, hey, where are you based? Sydney, Australia. What about you? Dubai, UAE, I nearly say Liverpool then, I'm not in Liverpool anymore. Dubai, UAE, right? Dubai, UAE, Sydney, Australia, Dubai, UAE. Okay, cool. What is it you do for work in Sydney? Oh, I work on a construction site. Amazing, that's awesome. Do you love working there? It's all right. It pays the bills. Pays the bills. Doing something that just pays the bills, okay. What about you? What do you do? Oh, I'm involved in a network marketing company. Would you like me to send you information? Lost. They vanished. What do you do? I help people make money on social media. Just curious, do you currently make money on yours? Just curious, how much time do you spend on social media? Just curious, do you make money from the time you spend on social media? So it's a way for you to ask the question to see if people are open without you kind of feeling maybe icky or a bit about asking the question about your network marketing business. So give it a go.
If I'm getting this straight, instead of being upfront about being a network marketer, Frazer wants his followers to go on social media and bait unsuspecting people into an MLM pitch by pretending to care about their life. I don't know about you, but I'd feel a lot ickier doing that. If you're recruiting for your MLM business, then just be honest about that. And if you feel like you can't be honest without people thinking you're trying to scam them, then maybe you should take a step back and look critically at what you're involved in. So here's where the crypto bro I mentioned earlier comes in. A few days ago, I was DM'd on Instagram by someone claiming to be a crypto and Forex expert. Here's how our conversation went. Hey, I'm Jeff, how are you? Before I replied, I went and checked out his Instagram profile, one look at his profile, and I immediately knew he was gonna pitch me some get-rich-quick scheme. In his bio, he called himself a traveler, mindset mentor, and a Forex and crypto merchant. Out of pure curiosity, I wanted to hear his pitch, so I replied. Good, how are you? I'm doing just fine, thanks. Was going through the list of people suggested and I found your profile. Cool. Decided to reach out to you. Hope you don't mind? No worries. All right, thanks. I'm from Brazil, though currently in Canada. Where are you from? I didn't want to give him too much information, so I just replied with America. Okay, what do you do over there? Is there something I can help you with? I mean, what's your occupation? I decided to be a bit cheeky here since MLM coaches like Bossly call anti-MLMers trolls, so I replied with, I'm a paid internet troll. Surprisingly, my response here didn't clue him in. He was seemingly unfazed. Well, I'm a crypto and Forex expert. Do you trade Forex or currently investing in any financial market? At this point, I was getting a bit bored with the conversation, so I replied, bro, have you taken even a second to look at my Instagram profile? Do these cold messages actually work for you? It honestly shocks me how often the boss babes and hun bros fail to do the bare minimum when it comes to cold messaging. If he would have taken just 1 minute out of his day to check my Instagram profile before he messaged me, he would have realized that I was a waste of his time. It was also super interesting to me that he was following Frazer's LORD process. He first asked me about my location, then about my occupation, and I'm sure if the conversation continued, he would have asked me about my recreational activities and dreams. Obviously, he was doomed from the get-go because I spend a lot of my time learning about MLM scams and educating people about them, but I genuinely wonder if cold messaging like this really ever pays off. Unfortunately, the truth is it does, but I'm still baffled that someone would spam message hundreds of people in order to find that one naive person willing to join.
We're doing something a little bit new. right? So let me know that you've watched this episode, not just by smashing the subscribe button, giving us a thumbs up, and leaving a comment down below, but take a screenshot of what's on your device right now. If you're watching on a computer, then you can take a photo. If you're watching on your phone, then you can press the buttons on the screen. You can press the buttons somewhere on your phone to take a screenshot. Upload that screenshot onto your Instagram stories and tag me at Frazer Brookes Online.
Okay, bet. I am going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to even include myself in the screenshot. You guys will get to see my really, really janky studio setup if you go and check out my Instagram. Let's see if I can get a minute. Yeah, I can. There you go, Frazer. I hope that helps you. Although I'm sure he'll say the same thing that Boss Lee says, that talking is talking and anti-MLMers talking about them is only helping their business, which I really, really doubt.
Take a screenshot, put it onto your Instagram stories, tag me on it at Frazer Brookes Online. Everyone who tags me on their stories, I will send a message of appreciation, encouragement, and I would love for the chance to connect with you. Having subscribers and followers and Facebook friends and TikTok followers and all that is all fun, but I want friendships. I want to turn you from a stranger to a friend, from friend to family, because I know in the years to come, if you're going to stay committed to your network marketing journey, you and I will be able to travel around the world, and we'll be able to hang out, and we'll be able to learn from each other as our journeys in this game progress. All right? Hope you got value from that. If you did, remember, give us a thumbs up, let me know down below, and I'll look forward to connecting with you soon.
Uh-oh, Frazer. Is that cash flow starting to dry up? Do you need to suck in some fresh new recruits to get that money flowing again? Don't be misled. When he says he wants to connect, he really means he wants to recruit. When he says he wants to turn strangers into friends and friends into family, he really means he wants more people in his downline. Come on, Frazer, are you really trying to recruit your followers in a video where you're teaching them how to recruit? So remember how Frazer said at the beginning of his video that people get uncomfortable around network marketers because they're always trying to sell and recruit? Instead of taking a step back and questioning the ethics of trying to recruit every single person you meet into your MLM, Frazer teaches his followers how to continue recruiting by essentially lying about being a network marketer. Frazer makes no attempt to understand why people don't like network marketers. He breezes right past this with the underlying assumption that MLM is totally legitimate. If you can't take pause to consider the arguments put forth by your critics and instead further bury yourself by relying on ad hoc reasoning, you're in an echo chamber. If you have to lie about what you do so people won't think it's a scam, then it's probably a scam. Network marketing gets a bad rap because not only does it turn every relationship into dollar signs, but it causes otherwise honest people to lie about what they do for monetary gain. If Frazer can't see the problem with this, then he's bought his own bullshit. Thanks so much for watching, and a huge thank you to my patrons who help make these videos possible. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my Instagram handle is Taylor_the_Antibot. My Twitter handle is the Antibot. If you'd like to help out this channel financially, a link to my Patreon will be down in the description, and I'll see you all in the next one. Say bye.